All right, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, as always, I would like to give all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakaha, Quadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing his truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And I wanted to do a video on this right here. IDF used coffin as torture device, former prisoner. Okay. And the scriptures tell you that when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. You see, this is why everybody on the planet hate these small headers, because they claim to be us, right? But they're not, you know. And every time you turn around, something wicked on these guys is being brought out. Okay. Let's see. So, like, you see this picture right here, right? 15 days felt like 150 years. Former Palestinian prisoner on his ordeal. So, this must have been the guy who was locked up in a coffin for 15 days. You know, and when the body is just laying around idle like that, doing nothing, yeah, it can feel like forever, you know? And pretty much, they plan on torturing people into this new world order. You see? So the Holy Scriptures also say, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. You know? Because, you know, down there in the Middle East, you know, they're doing all kinds of wicked things to these Palestinians, you know, and inhumane, unorthodox. Meanwhile, on TV, they're portraying these people as, you know, I am holier than thou.
Ariana, but there's no God. I'm the mannequin.
You know, and there's nothing righteous about these individuals. But anyways, you know, let me see, Iman, Naban, and you know, of course, we don't give a damn about these Palestinians, but for edification, information like this will come out, you know, for the sake of exposing these devils for what they are doing over there in the Middle East. So, like, I'm back. Okay, so I'm gonna read this subheading though. It says Iman Nabhan told RT he was held in an iron container for 15 days after refusing to become an, you see it, a small hat informant. And you see, this is the type of shit that these people resort to. You know, when you don't want to comply with their methods, You know, when you don't want to comply with their ways, when you don't want to do what they say, they resort to torture methods, man. And that's why, like the Holy Scriptures say, Sith thou has not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. You know, you see in the kingdom of heaven, these imposters in the land of Israel, calling themselves JEWISH, and they're not. Okay, they're going to be the most hated. They're going to be the most looked down upon. They're going to be the most despised. Okay, and every heathen in the kingdom of heaven is going to have their hand and putting their foot in you small hats' asses. Because look at what you're doing to these other nations when they don't want to comply with you or your ways. You know, you're putting nothing but pure hell on them. But you know what? That's fine though, because you know what? Hey, good for these motherfucking Ishmaelites too, because the biblical Arabs are already Ishmaelites, and guess what? They had a hand in putting us into captivity too. So you know what? Good for their asses. But in the kingdom of heaven, like it says in Obadiah, the 1st chapter, you know, they're gonna be greatly despised. Okay, these Edomites are going to be greatly despised. Nonetheless, I'm back at the plantation. Short little break. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video short and say shalom.